There we are. We are live.
Hello.
This is Steph. Pronounce your last name for me.
Barthelmes.
Barthelmes. Okay. That's actually how I was saying it when I would go somewhere and have to type it in or do something like that. That's how I was.
It's hooked on phonics, man. That's exactly how it is. It's Barthelmes. It's really
okay. Yeah, I was wanting to make sure that it was totally not something different, and I'm butchering it. So, hey guys, we have Stephanie Barthelmes with us today. Yes. All right. So, tell us what you do.
So I do a bunch of things right now. I'm a tech and systems VA coach. It's a lot of words, but there's a reason that I branded myself that way. I actually started out as a VA and a tech VA, and there are plenty of VA coaches out there, but none of them really focus on the actual tech side of it. And I'm a huge tech nerd, so I really wanted to help my girls out that wanted to focus on the tech side. So
Right. Okay. So, but when you say the tech side, what do you mean?
So there is all the stuff that everybody's scared of, the automation side of things, website designs, let's see, CRMs. I'm thinking of my 5 favorite pillars. Project management tools. Like there's a lot of automations within a lot of the beautiful CRM, or not CRMs, project management tools out there. Course creation, that's a huge one. That is, everybody's wanting course creation right now. And a lot of business owners freeze when it comes to that, and they hire VAs, but a lot of VAs don't even know how to do that. And then there's other ones that are like, I know how to do that, but they're not getting paid what they're worth, and they don't even realize. So that's what I recommend.
Yes, yeah, because it's definitely worth every dime of investing when it comes to something like that. I know when I created my first course, it took me hours and hours and hours, not the content, the actual getting it on the platform part of it was just, oh my gosh.
Exactly. And like for someone like me, if you give me all of that content, because on the tech VA side of things, because I'm a nerd and I own my nerdiness like proudly and loudly.
Good. You should.
My niche is automations and course creations. So if you give me all of those pieces, I can get it done for you, like a nice, beautiful turnaround time with it,
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to get my phone on over here so I could see the comments and the names of the people that comment. Guys, if you're watching, let us know you're here. Please, please, please.
Yes.
Okay, so we know what you do. What's the name of your business?
So actually, I finally named it. I was just going by like my LLC name, Stephanie Barthelmes Co. But I finally went with Unicorn U, because my nickname with all of my VA clients and my coaching clients, they call me their unicorn, because
it's awesome.
I'm like, I figure things out, and I help with my coaching clients, help them figure out what they want to do. Like I have this magical gift of helping them figure out their own niche and help them figure out how they can make the most money doing what they love. And it's not finding a niche that's going to make money because of the industry. It's making money because of what they love to do.
Yes, because when you love something and you have a passion for it, you're usually very good at it, and so therefore you're worth it. Right?
That's truly what I believe. I really believe that if you're waking up in the morning happy to go, and I always air quote this because this is how I feel about my life right now, go to work.
Yes, exactly.
Like, get it. Like, go do it, and make money doing it, because your clients are going to see how happy you are. And that's what's going to attract people to want to work with you. And
absolutely. There is no doubt. Okay, so Paula says hi. Sheila says yes.
Yeah.
She's right, isn't she, girl? She knows. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So how did you end up doing it? I think you kind of answered that actually. So just transitioned as you went? So you started as a VA and then realized where your passion was, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, actually, it's kind of so I started as a VA, yes, and I actually helped to build one of my very first clients we started building an OBM for her. And then I slowly but surely became her partner within the OBM. And then as we did that and we brought in the VAs to work in our OBM, I found myself mentoring them and helping them to build their businesses.
Yeah.
They were coming to me for advice and all these things. And I call myself a mama bear coach because I push my clients, and
Good. That's nice.
I'm a no fluff kind of coach.
Nice. I love it.
So I did that with them too, and I fell in love. It's truly it became such a passion, and between like April and May timeframe, really when like the pandemic was like really we figured out this is like a permanent thing, and like everyone was going through I call it the transition phase.
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm going to change my whole entire career and I'm going to go into coaching and I'm not doing this anymore. And I got my business partner's blessing and I just completely transitioned into coaching, and just my niche clients were VAs because there needs to be more coaches just for VAs,
Yeah, I could see that. I totally could see that. We actually have quite a few VAs in this group, so maybe they'll catch on the replay. I don't know who else here. There are 7 people, but I know Sheila and Pauline are here. They're not VAs, but maybe some of them are watching, and we'll catch on the replay. Absolutely. All right, so tell us your challenges. Give us some of the,
Okay, what do you mean by my challenges?
Challenges when you started working on your own. What were your biggest issues? What were the things you dealt with? Because a lot of this group was originally designed for startups and the professionals who do serve them. So there are quite a few people who are just starting their business here. And so it's nice for us to be able to hear what other entrepreneurs have gone through and what challenges they faced.
Oh yeah. So my biggest challenge was me. Truly, it was all this right here and feeling like I was good enough to even put myself out there. Now I don't even care. I'm a badass, and I love it. Like seriously though, I have my bachelor's in IT. Like I'm a complete and computer nerd. Complete and total computer nerd, right? So when I started out in the VA business, I didn't even tell people that I knew anything about computers. Like I told them, oh, I just do like data entry and basic admin stuff. And like,
why not?
Right. And then I invested in a coach, finally invested in a coach myself. And she's like, WTF is wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to make money? Are you trying to make a business? Or because she's a no fluff coach, thank God. And she's like, no, can we not? Like, I speak to you and you help me with things that I don't understand in my business and my tech stuff. No, let's not.
You have to give. I mean, in this world where there are so many different people serving so many different areas, and you've got to get yourself out there. You've got to be proud of your past and what you've done. And it took me a little bit to get them, not long, because I am kind of proud of what I've done, proud of how I've gotten here.
Absolutely.
But you got to.
For me though, I was like, my background still. I came from a very mentally abusive relationship, marriage that I got out of, and then we moved in with my parents, and then I did the whole single mom, full-time job, all the things, stressful life, and then I transitioned into the VA world because I was tired of feeling guilty for taking care of my kids, and so then I didn't know that it was okay to be proud of yourself. I didn't understand that mindset was allowed.
Yeah, it totally is. You have to.
Exactly. And now, I mean, trust me, if you see any of my lives or go on my Instagram, I'm loud and proud of it. I like tell everybody, get out there. Do it.
Yeah, if only we could all be like that. Okay, let's go through comments real quick before we keep going.
Right.
Let's see. Lois is here watching. And let's see, who's this that said?
Alex, Hannah.
Karen Campbell says, I'm just starting my business and I'm my biggest challenge too. Getting out of my own way. Yep. Absolutely. I think there have been several of these interviews that have turned into a discussion about that simply because that's one of the biggest challenges that every entrepreneur faces. Okay. Hannah Blind says, trying to do all the things is my struggle, finding where to really begin to scale.
That was actually my next one, figuring out what to actually, I felt like I needed to know all the things. Like just learning everything.
I'm only 4.5 months in on my own. But my first 3 or so months were definitely spent doing everything. And I still have a really hard time when because everybody's doing challenges and everybody's doing courses and I want to support everybody. And I know there's going to be something that I can gain from every bit of it, but you can't get your business going and do all of that.
Right, exactly. The overwhelm will kick in and then the burnout kicks in and then it's just this one big snowball effect of meh.
Yes. So you do have to get to a point where you recognize that you don't have to know all the things.
Exactly. And that's actually one of my main things in with my coaching. You don't need to know all the things. And that's why I always recommend niching, because figuring out what you love so you don't get to that point. Learn whatever, but then while you're learning, figure out what you like the most.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. Okay. So let's see what else we got. Karen, are you saying that you are a VA? I can't remember. Let us know. Hannah, I think Hannah's saying she's a VA. Awesome. Hi, Alex. Hello, Kawana. Pauline says, got to be proud of your accomplishments. Glad you're proud now and owning being a total nerd. That's awesome.
Listen, I actually, look. 2 years ago, or not, last year for my birthday. And I just
that's perfect. I actually think I have a unicorn horn too, but I haven't.
I told me beforehand. I would have worn it, and I found it, and I was like, I'm just gonna wear this, and I wore it for fun. And then I was talking to one of my colleagues, and she's like, "Please wear that the rest of the day." I was like, "Okay,
sure, why not?"
Sure,
why not? Okay, and then Sheila says, yes, proud of yourself, respecting yourself, and loving your sweet self. It's also self-protective. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Julie says, hello. Deanna Rose and Stephanie, my first ever live in here. We're very glad to see you and have you with us.
Yes.
She said, oh my God. OMG, Stephanie is a unicorn. Yes, Stephanie is a unicorn.
You know what? I'm going to say unicorn. Listen, my mug even says I am a unicorn. Let's see.
Yes. Stephanie's company, Julie.
I didn't buy this for her. This was a gift.
Yeah, Julie. Stephanie's company is named Unicorn U.
Yeah, actually, yes.
So, yes, so she is a unicorn.
If you want to be a unicorn, let's talk.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see. All right, we need tips. So you do have a couple of VAs here, and then all these things also apply to the rest of us.
Oh, absolutely. This actually applies to all first-time business owners, actually. And the biggest thing that I have to say is you don't need to know everything. The very first line that I tell everybody is you don't need to know all the things. Look, you really, really, really don't. Because here's the thing. when you try to figure everything out is the point when you start not knowing everything and you start overwhelming yourself, and then you start kind of letting yourself down as much as you're letting I was wondering what VA meant. Apply for work job. Okay, actually, I'm going to answer this one because
yes,
this is one that is a big one that I actually saw earlier. So I hate the term VA. I'm going to be straight and honest. I absolutely hate it. I actually rebranded myself as a tech and systems specialist because virtual assistant is such a broad term.
It is very broad.
When you become a virtual assistant, it's whatever you want to be. Honest to God, it is whatever you want to do, because virtual assistants can go from basic admin stuff all the way up to corporate OBMs. I mean, honestly, and an OBM is just a glorified virtual assistant.
Yes.
Like, it truly is. Virtual assistants can truly do anything on the back end. Anything behind the scenes for a business owner is what a virtual assistant does. And it's truly something that I believe is an amazing industry to be in. It changed my life in such a massive way because I was able to be here for my kids. They're actually my why and why I started my business and why I work from home. Especially now during the pandemic and everything, I've kept them home. They're cyber schooling. And I was able to just, while everything was happening, I didn't stress. I was able to be here. But virtual assisting, really, it's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want to do. So if you're good at email marketing, go. Say you're an email marketer. If you're good at making funnels, go make those funnels. If you're good at data entry, go market yourself as someone that does data entry, basic admin stuff. A lot of people need general admin help. A lot of people need it because
everybody, not even a lot, everybody needs general admin help.
Everybody. Even social media managers are virtual assistants, guys.
Yes, they are.
It's just another name for it. Virtual assisting is a blanketed term for all of these back end jobs.
Right. Yeah. So I hired my VA. I worked with a VA earlier in the summer. And he was overseas. He was in Kenya. There was a disconnect, and I'm serving the female audience. He is a male, and so it was good. He got some stuff done for me. It's part of my coaching program now. It's great. But the girl that I hired, Miss Candy, I don't know how many of you guys have seen her popping around here and there. She was promoting herself as a business bestie. And and that is exactly all it took. Because I'm like, you know what? That's what I need. I need somebody who cares enough about me and my business that they want to be a part of it. So they jump in and help and do whatever needs to be done. And that's exactly, she's proven herself to be such a thing. So she's done well. It's been wonderful. But but she's also very broad though. So she can do pretty much anything.
She does all the things,
She does all the things, So a VA can be someone who does all the things, or a VA.
Yes, absolutely. And I call them general VAs just because they can do all the things, or not. Yeah, they want to do all the things.
Yeah, right. Yep, it's absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's see what else we got. Julie says, I've hired people who didn't deserve the VA title to people who have totally worth their weight in gold. Yes. Yes.
And that's actually, while I was working with the OBM, I would get so upset because we would have those nightmare stories of clients coming in that hired the VAs that would give, VA's a bad name. And I'm like,
I know, right? You just got to find the right one. And sometimes it takes a little digging around and poking around.
It's like, I call it a blind date. I really do. I call it when you go on a blind date, you don't know who you're going to meet and what you're going to get into. But it's just...
Yeah, but it's also, yes, Kawana, yes, the business bestie. But it's also a thing that once you get to the point where, okay, so I'm at the place where I want to quit my full-time job. I want to get to the point where I'm at that difficult, okay, I'm almost there. I got to get there.
Yeah.
So when you get to that point, a VA is the answer to your dream. Like, honestly,
Truly is.
take some investment, and you may need to pay a little bit to have someone worth your time and your money.
Truly.
Yeah. But having a VA is that extra little bump to get you there. And I honestly think that, given the fact that I have my candy and I can eat it too.
No, I love it.
I'm not much of a candy person, but I like my candy. She's amazing. Okay. What is your specialty, Stephanie, as a technical specialist?
So my niche as a tech and system specialist is automations and course creation. I love to put puzzles together. That's what it comes down to. So
yeah. Yes, it is an investment, and one should expect an ROI. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very much so. Yes.
Awesome.
I love it.
Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Anybody have any questions? I'm going back through to make sure I didn't miss anything. Same thing. Okay, so I'm going back to Karen, and she was saying she's applied to work for a work from home job, and she's been looking for a while. Karen, make your own work from home job. What are you good at? What strengths do you have? What powers do you have? What magic do you have? And turn it into your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to find someone else to get you out there. If you've got strengths that can be used in the market, by all means, capitalize on those and start your own thing. Get it on going. Okay, Julie wants to know if you create funnels.
I do create funnels. That's part of putting all those puzzle pieces together. It's kind of like my big nerdgasm right there. I'm lost in it, actually.
Lois wants to know
what is an ROI? Return of investment.
Yeah, return on investment. So return on investment is, what are you getting back from what you're putting in?
Mm-hmm.
So if you invest $6 an hour in a VA, you're going to get $6 an hour worth of work out of a VA. If you invest $15, $20 in a VA, you're going to get $15, $20 worth of work out of a VA, and sometimes even more.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's what ROI is.
Yes.
That's all right, Lois. We are all new. We are all new at some point, love.
Exactly. You got to learn sometime.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for. That's exactly what this group is for. And we are here to support each other and learn from each other. And Stephanie had a lot of really valuable stuff today. And
I just love helping everybody. Like, that's my goal. My goal is to help everybody that anybody has a question for me. I'm probably the worst coach at making money ever, because anytime anybody messages me like, I have a question, I'm like, okay, what's up?
Yeah, no, me too. I'm exactly the same way. I
don't think this is the right way to do this. I'm like, whatever. No. I want you to grow. I want you to make money. Go make business. Tell people I'm awesome and have them come to me.
Yeah, there you go. At some point, it will fully pay off.
Right. Karma level.
Yes. Okay. Anybody else have anything? I want to talk to you some more at some point.
Oh, I would love it. This was really fun. If anybody's interested in starting your VA business, message me. Seriously.
Yeah. And like I said, there are people in here who have.
Or even scaling your VA business. I'm really awesome at that too. I have a lot of people that have signed up with me to scale, and they're superstars. I get goosebumps talking about them, because, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a tough one for a VA. Like, it depends on what type of work you're doing, because it can range from anywhere from like $15 an hour all the way up to $100 an hour. Um, I mean, depending on the job I'm doing, I don't charge hourly, actually. I do package rates. And that's another coaching thing that I like to do. But it really all depends on like what type of work you're doing.
Yeah. So even going back to Karen, 'cause that's on my mind now. I'm like, Karen, reach out to Stephanie and maybe you could do some VA stuff and get yourself a VA business going.
Yes, absolutely. Message me. Let's
Sure.
chat.
Yep. All right, love. I am going to start my day. That's really sad. I have not started it. I have not dug in yet, and it's really sad because it's already almost 10:30. So I am.
I actually technically haven't either. I've been like surfing Facebook all day, and I'm really
I spent the morning actually getting some exercise. Oh, and speaking of, okay, if anybody is some promo for my girl, I don't know what your background is.
Okay.
If anybody was a dancer or is a dancer,
that.
huh?
Your post. I'm ready to hear. Okay.
Oh, amazing! Oh my gosh, amazing, 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 amazing. So, she's a one-on-one coach, and she does, I think, 3-month packages or something like that. And what she does is she does an evaluation to find out what you know, and then she does dance-based workout routines that in this 15 minutes a day that end with a routine. So for me, my love was tap. And so she actually is doing a tap routine for me. So I do stretch, warm up, exercise, and then at the very end, there's also a routine in the next. So each day we're adding on to the routine. And it is so absolutely phenomenally amazing. She checks on you every day. She sends you, it's catered to you, like it's made for you in video. It's awesome. So
I love that.
If there are any dancers, let me know and I'll hook you up.
That is so fun. That is
yes.
so fun.
Yes. All right. I need help with automation, so we'll talk at some point.
Sounds good. Gotcha.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.